Hi friends, you're just on time. Thank you for always coming into Bosco Motivators, where we motivate each other so that we can become the best version of ourselves. Now today I want to talk to us about dropping your guards. Dropping your guards, and I'm going to explain it. Now, when you talk about dropping your guards, is all of us, we guard ourselves, we guard our lives, and we make our lives to be private. And it is very much important because sometimes you may not need to expose yourself because there are many things that can happen to you. But we guard our privacy, we guard our names, our movements, and everything. And it's very important. We guard our families. But today I want us to drop our guards. When you talk about dropping our guards, is basically we are guarding ourselves and you're dropping your guard. You're saying, I'm open. People can see me through. It is important, especially if you're working in a setting of a team, especially if you're working in a setting of a church. At some point, you may need to drop your guards. You may need to expose yourself a little bit because that time when you expose yourself a little bit, you are able to share your untold story. And when you share your untold story, people are able to interact with you. People are able to see how do they help you. People are able to see how do they come in. And one of the key things that I've noted when people drop their guards, when people they open up their lives, you'll notice that some of the experiences that you are going through, or some of the experiences that you went through, possibly when you're a young person, possibly when you're a child, are experiences that your colleagues went through. Let's assume now we're in a setting, we are a group of 10 and we're discussing about our lives and we have dropped our guards. We have opened up. We have not guarded ourselves because when you guard yourself, you don't want anyone to get to know more about you. And so when we drop our guards, you get to hear stories and you share your story and you'll get to relate with a particular story. And you say, oh, kumbe, I'm not the only person who went through this particular challenge. Even another person went through another challenge. And so it is important in some situations to drop your guards, especially in a setting when you're working with a team, because that one brings you together. And definitely, one of the areas that I would want to encourage you to drop your guards is in a marriage situation. If in your marriage, you're really always guarding yourself, your partner is not able to see you through. Sometimes you may have a lot of crisis, you may have a lot of challenges. So in marriage, you've got to drop your guards. Let your partner see you through. Because when they see you through, they're able to you're able to relate quite well and you're able to gel in very well. And so be very wise and always look at where do you need to drop your guards. Where do you need to drop your guards? And then that is going to bring that group together. It can be any kind of a group, especially a setting of a group where you want to do something together. It can even be a very close friend to you where you drop your guards. You can even drop your guards when you're talking to your mom or your dad, and especially when you become an adult, because when you're a child, your parent, your dad will get to understand what is happening. But when you grow up, you're over 18 and you're out there, and you may even decide and say, let me go and say hi to my mom or dad or my uncle or my auntie. And sometimes you're so closed up and there's a lot of things happening in your life. You can decide and say, I'm going to drop my guards. And when you drop your guards, basically that person, your mom, your dad, is able to see you through and they're able to advise you and even help you. I'm not trying to say you drop your guard all the time. I know sometimes we guard our privacy, but in some situations, drop your guards. Drop your guards so that that friendship can be very strong. So see you, and one of the days I will also drop my guards. See you in my next video.